to go beyond what you currently know. That's literally the factor of all humans, to literally go beyond what we currently know, above and beyond, so on and so forth. Okay, y'all. Hey, this is the fit of the day. Some light, some chill, some cute. I feel like I look like a strawberry. Like an inverted strawberry. If you see the vision, you see the vision. Anyways, there's this song I like. The beat goes hard, but the lyrics are a bit swoozy. It's a bit swoozy. I'm not even gonna cop. It's called Ain't No Fun. And the original lyrics is very much degrading and a little bit disrespectful, and I try to keep motion to the things that I listen to. Music is on that type of vibe, so I'm like, let me find the instrumental. SoundCloud had me loaded. Please sponsor me, SoundCloud. SoundCloud has me loaded, and I am going to try to make my own lyrics and just vibe. Okay. I'll come to that later. Y'all like how I cut my eyebrows? I like them. I live for speed, but I know how to slow it down. Okay. I can't wait to start taking boxing. Because it's like, what are you going to say? What are you going to say to me? Like, oh well. Y'all want a compilation of the videos within my camera roll? Because I've been recording here and there. I'm a character. That's all I'm saying. I feel like at times I'm very much Alice within Alice in Wonderland. If you don't know that movie, go ahead and watch it. Highly recommend. But yeah, like I be going down rabbit holes. And I'm always protected, always loved. Curiosity? Me and Curiosity, we're familiar with each other, okay? Me and Curiosity, we are familiar with each other. Because I feel like Curiosity brings expansion to go beyond what you currently know. That's literally the factor of all humans, to literally go beyond what we currently know, above and beyond, so on and so forth. And it's so beautiful to have the capacity to do that. Because I don't think y'all understand just how much our brains hold. Heavy, deep and heavy. Like our bodies hold so much. So many thoughts. Our brain alone can we don't, current society doesn't use our brains to the fullest capacity as it can. With religion and factors, political and whatnots that are within this world, educational, authority-wise, we're not using our stuff, we're not strutting our stuff like how we're supposed to. So if you're not able to strut your stuff like how you're supposed to, how do you expect yourself to be confident? It leaves a society that is not confident. And confidence quite literally translates to trust. So it's a society that has no trust. If there's no trust within a society, if there's no trust within you, let alone a society, how are we supposed to build anything? That's the basic thing of like genuine acceptance. Genuine acceptance. And like care, kindness, whatever the frick it may be. Trust that like, hey, I'm not gonna bash you. I'm gonna be humble. I'm gonna be humble and respectful enough. I may not freaking know you, but I can be humble and respectful. I feel like we forget about humility. Humility can be a thing that will smack you on the backside of his hand and then caress you afterwards. Okay? Because it's like, it's something that I've personally had to go, like, think about on multiple occasions. Where it's like, in the Bible, religious texts talk about honor your father and mother no matter what. And then in those same religious texts, down the line, it talks about honor your father no matter what. Yet you guys twist this around and use it for your benefit. Hypocrites. Jesus said that. So even the factor of honoring your father and mother no matter what, it can be twisted by our human traditions. You don't believe me? I'll put the verse there, And it's telling the truth, authority-wise. And that's not just on father and mother. It's on the system. The people that are supposed to be the protectors, the givers of unconditional love. We honor our father and mother because they had a life completely. However, we came to be. It was their duty to continue that. If your father and mother left you, hearts and kisses, babes. But in some way, somehow, the energies of feminine and masculine are going to show up in everybody's life. Everybody. I don't feel like there's anybody that I've met that hasn't had like some sort of feminine figure or a masculine figure to look up to, whether that's authority-wise or leadership-wise. Funny. Anyways, y'all know what's funny? This morning I woke up and there's just like lines tic-tac-toe all up in the sky. And I was like, y'all got in early today, Because before it was like almost like 2 p.m. and I was seeing lines outside. And there's probably places like that. But I was like, and it's supposed to look like clouds, but clouds aren't supposed to be like that. And it stayed there for like over hours. That's kind of crazy. Why do we have machines in the sky pumping things out? Can we have the information to that, please? Just a thought. Curiosity, bro. Curiosity. That's what it's for. That's why my ass is trying to be a philosopher. Okay. Hey. Anyways, I'm gonna take that part out. That part's trying to be for me. I just love saying that shit. Just love saying that. I'm trying to be a philosopher. Christopher. Emanuela. Dr. Emanuela. Dr. Emanuela. Wings. Bro, my laptop, you give me words, right? You know what? I'm gonna just keep that secret between me. But it be right on. If you peep that, you peep that. And low-key, I have that in my life currently. And that's just a POV experience, Am I working past it? Of course. Bigger, better, stronger. Bigger, better, stronger. Bigger, better, stronger. Bigger, better, stronger. Okay? Because my BFF is literally God. If I got God, bro, I haven't done it and walk by side. That's what I can't see. I'm high off life. Anyways, love God. Bye.